Hey, Dental Nachos, this is Paul, Dr. Nacho, and I have a question for you. Why are some of our dental team members not coming back to work? Did they do they not enjoy dentisting anymore, or is it something else? Are they not able to come back to work? Are there other challenges to getting back to work? I am here with the CEO and founder, key resource and sponsor, Tonya, who's going to share with us from DentalPost.net what they're doing to help the dental industry get people back to work, fill positions, and more. Tonya, thanks for being here with us.
Thank you for having me, Dr. Goodman. Let me tell you a little about me so that
Sure. I always say you orient our audience, orient your mindset. Orient, what do you guys do, and how do you guys help dentists?
why trust me, why, listen to me. I've been a hygienist for 25 years and I love what I do. And I think this is the best industry in the world. I think that it gives a gift back to to us as a provider. And because I think that's what we're made to do. But going back to my story, I was a hygienist and I was working temporary and permanent. I had a permanent job and I do temp on the side. And what I used to do is when I would temp, I didn't like going with a staffing service because they would move me around in different offices and then the offices wouldn't hire me because I didn't have the control. And that's why I started DentalPost, because I wanted the control. But I was trying to get pregnant at first and start a family. And I started temping in about 100 offices.
Yeah.
I started to see all these offices that were great, and you had offices that couldn't keep people, and you had people that couldn't find each other. So I threw up a website, a simple one, but it's evolved now to where it's like almost an Uber. But I threw up a website and now it's grown to be the biggest job board in the country in dentistry. So I have about 850,000 dental professionals that are registered on the site using it nationwide, and about 67,000 dental offices that are registered, and they're repeat posters that come back and they look at the resume database, and they use our matching algorithm.
That's amazing. So, I mean, what you're doing is you've created this sophisticated way to match people to offices, to find people. An hour doesn't go by where someone does not say, I need an assistant, I need a hygienist, I need a dentist. So you really have filled this need and this pain point that was there, because we have so many, dentistry is such a complex world to run because you need licensed professionals. You need people who can come in, they need state licenses. So I really compliment you on creating this for the industry. And let's say someone just watches till now, how would they find out more about this? What would be the best website for them to go to?
They just go to dentalpost.net, and if they're going to post a job, they can post jobs from the app. You can download the app at DentalPost Mobile, and they can actually post a job from our app as well. If they're at the ball game and they're looking for a hygienist, they can actually go through the hygienist and call one or send a message.
This is what they could do, Tonya. Everyone always mocks you for scrolling on your phone. You say, I'm doing my business here. I'm finding people on my phone. So see, I'm not playing Candy Crush or reading a 50th article on Yahoo. So that's awesome. So you have an app for this, and you can connect dentists, hygienists, assistants, front office, anyone in this. That's great. So that's what you've created, which I compliment you on. It is awesome. And we've used it ourselves personally in our practices. I think, most people who know have connected with DentalPost at some point, but there's a lot of people who don't know about it. So that's why I wanted to bring this awareness to our Nacho audience, because some of this point, and as we shift here, I'm a dentist. I've been a dentist for 18 years, practiced home for 15 years. It's poignant, okay? Forget about money for a second. You're a dentist, you have to go do work and help a patient. You need a dental assistant, and you don't have a dental assistant, you can't do the thing that helps people. This causes tremendous stress on the dentist, tremendous stress on the office. And I find that, if you think about the dentist, the assistant, the hygienist, and the front desk, each practice is having a problem with one of these four, right? You might have hygienists, you don't have an assistant. You have assistants, you don't have a hygienist. You had a dentist, you don't. So now let's shift gears a little bit and talk about what's happening in this industry, and share with me what you're seeing as to why people are not able to come back to work, refusing to come back to work. Give us the inside from someone who has thousands and thousands of dental professionals they're contacting every day.
Yeah. Well, the number one problem is, hiring in dentistry and in our industry, just all, in the US right now. But like you said before, it's hard to be a dentist. It's hard to run a company. But when you have people that don't fit and you just put a body in there, that's when it really makes it hard.
Sure.
So, what's happening is we are having a problem right now. And we've done a lot of surveys, and it's kind of the $1 million question, what was happening? So we did a survey over the last 5 months that COVID has happened. And the last year, we've got data before that. And a lot of the offices are struggling. The dental office managers is that they have a lack of childcare.
Yeah.
They're having, the median age of 34 to 44 moms. They have a child under the age of 18 in the household.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are single moms, and they don't have anybody to help take care of the kids. So that's one of the bigger problems that we've been having. Also, the aging, industry. There's a lot of older hygienists, and they've got parents that are older and they're doing part-time work, and a lot of them are just decided to go, you know what,
I'm a just be real type of person, and I was in my office on Tuesday. It's really a huge hassle to be in a dental office right now. I mean, depending where you are in the circle of dentisting life, I'm right in the medium age. I can't sell my practice, but does anyone want to buy my practice? No, I'm just joking. I can't sell my practice. But if you're at the, towards the end of this, the seasoned age dentist or hygienist, maybe it's time to hang up your favorite sickle scaler, and just be done. And I respect that. I mean, maybe, I think what you brought out, which is really key, is the dental industry runs on a lot of part-time work. And part-time may mean extra money for a family, not necessary for a family, do it to keep their hands wet, always kind of a gross thing to say. How about just do it to see patients? And they might say, I'm not going back with N95 masks, and I'm not going back with temperature checks. And that's just the reality. We could be upset about it. So I appreciate you sharing that. Now, in terms of solving some of this, Tonya, what are you seeing with, okay, we have a dental practice out there that said, I hear the problems. I am down 2 assistants. I'm down a hygienist. How can they leverage the power of DentalPost to help start solving this?
They can write a better ad. They can provide more. They can become a better leader, build their team, be aware, use empathy. There's a
great one.
Tremendous amount of things they can do. I believe that, write your ad where you look no further. We're COVID, trained. We take all precautions for our employees and our patients. Start your ad off with something that grabs you in, makes you want to go to that place because you feel safe. And, most of our industry is women now, and women, our number one thing is we usually want to feel safe.
Yeah. Safe. And also, Tonya, you can have, I've had so many great things happen in my life. I've had so many challenging things happen in my life. No matter what, you can have fun, make something funny, and see the good, small bright spots. And it could be like, I know someone who's listening to this, we have socially distanced pizza every Friday. So even when we can't sit down, just those little fun, small bright spots mean so much. And that's something that gets people lean forward. From a numbers point, are there still assistants and hygienists looking for positions? I mean, on the other side, I'm a practice broker. There are offices that have closed down. So there's team members that no longer have a place to go. My assumption or hope is that maybe they're coming to DentalPost to try to find a new place. Do you see some of that?
It is getting a little bit better. People are feeling a little bit more secure going back because they're seeing their friends go back. They're also some of them are needing money. Yeah. So you're seeing a little bit, there's an uptick. So it is.
If someone's watching this, because you have a whole Nacho plate, if you're a hygienist, if you're an assistant, if you're an office manager, if you're a dentist, you also can use this platform to find a job. Is that correct?
Yes, you can use this platform to find a job. Definitely.
So both sides. So if you're we have a lot of dental practice owners saying, a hygienist, an assistant, and then there's other people who are not. I've also found this, and this is just one of the realities too. Some people have been downgraded to part-time work because the office doesn't have the capacity. So maybe they have 2 days as hygienist, and maybe they have childcare, and they say, I would love to fill in these 3 days. I think what's interesting, Tonya, too, is if somebody pays for childcare, or pays for someone to help their child on Zoom school, now they need full-time, right? So now there's the opposite problem. So maybe they can start filling in those gaps. I love that you do that.
We do have plan temp where you can go in as a doctor and you can plan out the temps on the page where it'll send emails and text messages and alerts to the job seekers looking and the temps looking.
Yeah.
I think, you know, I'm hearing a lot of temps saying I'm temping to perm now. I'm looking for the right place that fits me. So people have gotten they want quality of life after all this world change event. So they're doing the pullback and reevaluating everything they're, you know, their life and their career.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, I love that this is just, I love that what we're doing now is sharing that this exists and it's solving problems for so many people. To use a very contemporary thing that's happening now, you know, I'm a big basketball fan. You know, you can't play basketball without a team. Just you and the ball. Dentistry is a team sport. It's actually more like football because you need like 11 people to make your office run. And this is what you're helping solve has been a problem from the first day I started in private practice and will be a challenge until I finish. People get sick. People have unexpected things. People have injuries. People have to go places. So what I encourage you dentists to do with dental offices is to connect with someone like Tonya. The best way to connect with you via email is Tonya@DentalPost.net, correct?
Yes.
So if they have a question, they can email you directly.
And email me directly. And again, they can download the app, take a look at it. They can actually do the personality assessments if they want to become a better leader. I have a DISC personality assessment. It's how you communicate, you know, and it's good to know about your patients because if you've got a D in the chair and you understand that you're a D and he's a D, then y'all can exchange information really quick. And if you got a C in there and you're the D, you want to give it too quick as a dentist to a C patient, then it's, you know, they'll struggle to make them, you know, want to do their treatment plan. So there's a lot of good things on there. I have emotional intelligence on there. There's 4 parts to that. And when you're aware of yourself, you can be a better leader. You can be a better doctor. You can be a better husband, be a better wife, friend.
I think our goal right now, I mean, this just try to be a better person to be around, right? Role model. It's not easy for anyone. Dads, dentists, wives, if you don't have kids, it's challenging for everyone. But what can we do? And I love that DISC personality assessment. And I love learning about myself and finding out ways to improve my communication. So I love you sharing this, Tonya. Thanks so much. One more time, just share. If someone just saw this part and said, I want to reach out to Tonya and Dental Post, what's the best way to do so?
Just go to DentalPost.net. You can go through customer service or you can call, I'll give you my direct email at Tonya@DentalPost.net. And that's TONYA@DentalPost.net.
Awesome. Thanks, Tonya, for being part of our community. We really appreciate it. And we look forward to connecting you with some interested dentists and dental team members to solve this problem and start, most of us to use a dental term, bonding together.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tonya.